and welcome to more MLS on MBS. I'm Kitty Catwoman231 from MBS Sports and Games in Marisol, where the Kingdom of New Hyrule will be playing its home game against Aquamarine Bay. We will let the teams come out onto the field. This is the first of two games in tonight's series between New Hyrule and Aquamarine Bay. The second game will be played in Aquamarine Bay. John G, previously a qualifier for the finals of the last MLS season, or the Shovelers Cup playoffs. Not specifically the finals of that playoff, but John G did make it into the playoffs last time, so we'll see if he's able to repeat that performance in Season 4. MBS just broadcast the games between Selena and the city-state of Shadow Point, both of which were won by Selena. So without any further ado, let's head to the game right now. So it looks like Elite Neon is going to be the referee for this game. So we've got quite some fanfare in the audience members holding flags of New Hyrule and Aquamarine Bay. As both teams prepare to begin the match. Fjork, confirm in chat that you are ready. We're in... and people are talking in P1 in chat. Okay, well, it looks like the game is starting. A close call for Fjork, but, and Fjork falls pretty quickly into that hole. Hi, Skelly. Which means that the game is 1-0 in favor of John G.
Oh, you're the...
So the home field advantage so far not enough for New Hyrule to take the lead, but will New Hyrule turn the game around? We'll have to see. And Elite fires the arrow to signify the start of the match. And Fjork not starting off so well. Elite for John G for Aquamarine Bay is at 2 points. The score is 2-0 in favor of the visitors, Aquamarine Bay. So John G is 2 points away from winning. But Fjork still has the chance to turn this around. And they're off again. And it looks like this is going to be a lot quicker. Oop, and Fjork scores a point. That is the first point for the home team in New Hyrule. New Hyrule 1-2 against Aquamarine Bay. So, what we at least know right now is that it will not be a blowout game. And the arrow is fired again. They are once again off. bell ringing going on, and I see a lot of excitement in the crowd for this game. And that is a 3rd point for Aquamarine Bay. It is now match point for Aquamarine Bay. Aquamarine Bay is 1 point from winning 4-1 against New Hyrule. If New Hyrule wants to win, they now have to get to 5 points in order to lead by 2. So again, this is match point for the visiting team, Aquamarine Bay. And they continue off again. The arrow has been fired. And Fjork sort of just running around in a bit of a semicircle while John G tries to dig out in front of him. That seems to be the theme of the matches, or the rounds that we've seen so far in this match. They have dug a bit of a trench down the middle of the field. And Fjork is trying to come in and cross that trench. Fjork making a bit of an aggressive move, a bit of server lag there.
I think lag worked in his favor, to be honest.
Yeah, lag preventing any sort of decisive move from being made there, but that's what you get for playing on the MRTM 1.15. And another aggressive move by Fjork, and it was successful.
Oh.
Ooh.
So that is now, the score is now 3-2 in favor of Aquamarine Bay.
Glory to the United Kingdom of New Hyrule.
So Fjork still could turn this game around. It is still match point for Aquamarine Bay. If Aquamarine Bay scores the next point, they will win 4-2. However, if New Hyrule scores the next point, then it will be tied 3-3, and then the game will be a 1-5. Still got some audible excitement from the crowd. And they right now seem to be up. Fjork crossing over, making that aggressive move. In some cases it's worked, in some cases it hasn't, but Fjork is playing aggressively in this game. And John G is playing more defensively, and that's the game. Aquamarine Bay wins the first game of the series 4-2 against New Hyrule. The next game is going to be the home game for Aquamarine Bay. That will be in Aquamarine Bay itself. We'll be right back with the next game. You're watching MLS on MBS. We'll be right back after these messages.
got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you?
And welcome back to Major League Spleef on MBS. We are live in Aquamarine Bay for the second game of the series between Aquamarine Bay and the Kingdom of New Hyrule. Aquamarine Bay won its first game, which was New Hyrule's home game, in Marisol. Aquamarine Bay won that 4-2. We'll see if York can manage to turn that around and win this game. Aquamarine Bay does have the home field advantage, but we will see what happens in this game. So without further ado, let's head over to Game 2 of the series.
Okay.
Alright, an automatic redstone system to release the players. Bit of a fancy feature in this arena. I see the lava that was there last time is gone, and there's now some benign sea lanterns below. Back in Season 3, the falling into the arena meant an instant death. Now we have to try to not fly the camera into the wall, and the home team Aquamarine Base scores its first point. A
Before you're
1-0.
actually supposed to fall into the water, but because I couldn't be bothered to set it up properly, you just died pretty much every time.
Ah,
You can still see the water if you dig down.
I see.
Why'd you start it? You're stuck.
Right? It looks like we're not ready to start. York was stuck inside the field. Alright, they're gonna have to go back into the pen. As we now begin the second round. And they're off. It seems like we've got a little bit of a role reversal. Please do, if you are a spectator, do not approach the field. Do not approach the field. That means you, Volcane Master. It looks like this time Janji is taking more of a pursuing role. Well, last time that role was taken on more by York. So we got a little bit of a role reversal, but it looks like we are seeing some somewhat aggressive game as Aquamarine Bay scores its second. That's a 2-0 lead for Aquamarine Bay. And they're off again on the third round of the match. Ooh, a close call there for Janji. And a close call there for Fjork. They are playing more aggressively than we've seen in other games, such as the game we broadcast earlier. And And that is a third point for Aquamarine Bay. Match point. This could be a blowout game for Aquamarine Bay. They would win if they can win 4-0. Will New Hyrule manage to score a point, or will New Hyrule turn around the entire game? Last time New Hyrule scored 2 points against Aquamarine Bay. But the odds are looking good for Aquamarine Bay as we are possibly near the end of this match. And it looks like this time Fjord's running around the field, John G running after him. John G trying to intercept Fjord's path, but not quite succeeding, and there we go! That was a rather quick game. Aquamarine Bay wins in a blowout against New Hyrule, a 4-0 victory. And with that, that is all for Major League Spleef today on MBS. If you missed any of that, you can rewind and look back at the footage for this game and for the previous game, and we also broadcasted the series earlier with Selena versus the city-state of Shadow Point. MBS will continue to broadcast more of Season 4 of Major League Spleef all month long and into June, and of course we'll be broadcasting the playoffs in full. Our next scheduled broadcast will be next weekend, however we may spontaneously do some live broadcasts as games are going on. If you ever miss one of our live broadcasts, you can simply watch the stream archive on YouTube. For now, from MBS Sports and Games in Aquamarine Bay, I'm Kitty Cat Woman 231, and thanks for watching.